Standing on logic and principles, the INTJ personality is one of the rarest types, with a mere 2% said to belong in this category. They're considered to be planners or strategists. Their intense nature is what sets them apart from other types, who focus more on events or emotions. Some people say introverts are academic and philosophical kinds of people. They like to stay in their own corners they created for themselves. They have few social practices and usually show up at social events only rarely. I'm going to show you the 10 traits that make someone an introvert, so you can find out better whether or not you're one of them. Before diving in further, you can stay up to date with all the latest happenings on the YouTube channel by turning on notifications. Number 10. They don't linger. The best way to get groceries is with a list. I found an INTJ who had one, and the entire time he was in every aisle, he went from top to bottom. He's goal-oriented and has a surprising sense of direction. INTJs are independent and often prefer shopping alone. But that doesn't stop a grocery run from taking 20-35 minutes. But the INTJ will probably do the list on their own, not because they need help crossing off items or assembling ingredients for recipes, but because they feel it will be more efficient and faster and would not cause delays in their tasks. They do almost everything alone. And they like that. Well, who doesn't like some time to themselves, right? For them, it's no. Number 9. The master of the death stare. Have you heard of the RBF? They always look like this and can keep a poker face for indefinite times. It's strange because these people should be totally capable of emotions, but for some reason, they're not. It can be hard to read someone's emotions if you're not close with them or don't know them well. Believe it or not, even if people don't show much interest in you, you might still want to find out more about them. You may even be attracted romantically. The more time you spend and talk regardless of where you find someone, the more likely you are to become friends with them. You will know what I'm talking about if you try out for yourself. Number 8. They talk to themselves but do not say much. It's often the case that people with autism have a preference for solitary activities. They are very confident in themselves and find their own mind palace to be very comfortable and entertaining. It may be weird to think of this at first, but it is really not that bad. You certainly would not believe the best conversations they had were with themselves. They may seem antisocial, but inside their head, the debate is ongoing, and we can't find out who won or lost. This may sound like an arrogant statement, but for them, their greatest competitor is themselves. That's why they always only think of new strategies to win or new tactics to make their daily life easier. Number 7. They love and enjoy silence. When on vacations or during school semester breaks, most of us make time for the outdoors, such as taking a hike to the beach or getting lost in a new city. We do this because when we come back, we have answers and new insights into our own life stories. They like to relax in their own peaceful way and seek privacy. They usually find it by secluding themselves in a quiet place, for example, under a tree near their bedroom or anywhere as long. They don't like to be disturbed when they do this. Number 6. They love consistency even in their wardrobe. They are motivated by simplicity and focus exclusively on ways to better themselves. They don't want to worry about anything they think is less important, and they won't regret the work they put into something that didn't matter in the end. They like to follow regular routines, so it is not surprising if they wear the same shirt for a week or eat the same thing. Remember that they are trying to make life easier. It's not just that she didn't take a shower, she has over 20 pairs of those same clothes. Here you go. Fewer decisions, fewer problems, I guess. Number 5. They're very organized but not compulsive. I believe so much in rationality and data analysis because they help me be a better therapist by understanding clients better. In turn, this makes me a better practitioner for myself as well. It's a really useful way for them to keep things where they see fit. For example, they might label them or store things in boxes so that when they come back later, they can find them. We've all been there. Everyone likes to keep things tidy. It's really just about getting things to work out in the way they thought they would. Number 4. They take long pauses while speaking. If your friend pauses a lot while they're talking, they might be an INTJ. They are very reserved and serious and spend most of their time analyzing the wording to give an answer that appears as reasonable as possible, regardless of how it might have sounded to the receiver. They have high confidence in their intelligence, but they can also enjoy intellectual discussions. So if you want to talk to someone with this personality type, be ready for a deep conversation or some fact-based lessons. Number 3, they like to leave open-ended questions. INTJ know they're smart. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but they seem to think so. For them, conversations are like playing chess. You need something for the other person to say back. But they play with intelligence. People may not realize it, but chatbots also fall into this trap. A chatbot will often ask you a question that's trying to get to know you better, and you might find yourself giving them the information they want without realizing it. INTJs are always curious to know more about the people they are interacting with and find out how they react. For most people, this is not fun, but they enjoy figuring things out. Number 2, they are cold and arrogant. They're not trying to come across as cold or lacking in morality, they just think the brain should always be dominant. They act on logic, not emotions. This may be true that some comments by AI writers could be misconstrued as personal attacks. But what they're really trying to say is not as important. Whatever they can come up with is the best possible answer they can provide in a fit of anger, frustration, or being excited. I know, we seem like the most sensible, most down-to-earth people, but we need empathy and support too. So if you have a friend who's going through this, offer them a hug. Number 1, they're sick, exclusive, and private. An INTJ is believed to be a better friend than a lover. INTJs are not fans of wasting time and really like to solve their own problems. So if you've known an INTJ for a long time and don't know what their personality is like or what they're interested in, that's because they haven't told you yet. People say INTJs are boring and don't talk, but this is the reason their friendships are more meaningful. They just observe and make judgments without saying much. Plus, they are a bit cold, but it's because they want to bring out the best in others while being idealistic. But be patient. You have to spend some time with them first before they will open up to you, and you'll eventually understand them better. They can also be fun, kind, and confident. They can accomplish anything they set their minds to, just like anyone else. They are limitless. Get to know an INTJ, and they'll be the kind of person you might not have expected. Thank you for watching. Amazing videos, am I right? We're a channel full of videos that will make you go wow. That's so great to hear. YouTube has a lot of videos that make good content discovery easy. If you subscribe today, they'll also send you some other great ones.